This is my second video on the channel, you see me? I'm not gonna lie, I create the first video and it just give me like confidence to like create a second video. Cause I didn't want to do this recording thing, you know. I'm just say fuck it, I'm gonna try, you see me? As I was saying in that first video, I'm probably did I just create one video and just call it a day, but me there again, you see me, it's a second video on the channel. Basically today I react to my mentor, why I wait for this confirmation before every trade. Sanvo teach me everything I know about trading. This is the nigga who I watch and like learn. I like whenever I adjust my strategy and everything. Basically, me and him use the same strategy. Him teach me everything I know about trading. So yeah, we'll just watch this and learn something. And I start stream Monday. Monday, me back live streaming. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it.
You had that, and then you had this, and then you had a new high just now, and now you have this. So if it starts to make its way below that previous low, which is like right here, then it's gonna flip.
Tracking the micro movements of the 30 minutes time frame. This helped me to read structure. Yeah, that makes sense. Bro, this is like something I try implementing on my strategy. Like when you track like the micro movements of like the higher time frame. So it's like basically if price break this level, let me show you. Some finally load the pen. So basically it's at the 30-minute time frame. So this is like what the smaller time frame would look like. On the 30-minute, you just see the candle push up and we reject. We basically print a top wick at resistance and we reject. But this is basically the structure. Price open up right here, so as you can see, we open up, push up, then price reject. And then we push back up, break the highs. So now that price push down, if we get like a closure below this structure right here, if we get like a closure below, you'd expect this 30-minute candle flip. We got clean range going down towards the 30-minute candle flip right here, so. Because remember right here, so open up. So yeah, this makes sense. This is something where I'm implementing on my strategy. Like when you track the micro movements in a, like the higher time frame candle, it just help you to understand structure like way better.
Let's see, you can hold that green line right there.
Green support line, what? It's important because if it breaks, it lead to the 30-minute candle flip. Yeah, as what I just said, basically exactly what I just said, chat. Like if this level break, since this is the structure we have, if we break this level, we should be able to flip. We got clean range going down. Once price hit this level, we got clean range going down towards the candle flip. As I can see, if you look left, clean range going down.
So I guess it's like stuck between there.
So I think starting to range in the green box. This is important for later.
Breaking below. Let's see if we can hold below now. It broke below. So as long as it holds below that green zone, it should take you down toward the green line.
That first low on the 30-minute time frame has still yet to break. This means we're still lacking volume. Makes sense.
Back into the green range.
Notice it price breaking back into the green range. Bro, when still not have volume.
If it breaks back above, they'll break above this high here. The previous lower high. And that's a structure break as well.
Any break of the highs indicate we are getting closer to volume. Yeah. Once price either break the highs or lows, we should be able to like get some volume in the market. That's something like textbook.
So breaking above the green zone now. So let's see if we can hold that green zone. You see like the low, like higher lows in structure. This is like structure break. So far we have like a mini range right here. Let's see if we can get a mini range here.
I understand what you must say. It makes sense.
So it can do the same thing it did when it came down. You gotta hold here and hold here, right? So the idea is like you'll see a pop if you can hold and break. So if this is holding, then you want to see a break, right? Same thing with this. If this is holding early, you want to see a break, and that's when you kind of get volume and direction, or else it's just repeating the same cycle. Here, this low, this or this high here. This high will be equivalent to this low. Same area.
Important to understand how both highs and lows are the same. It means price is still in the same printing cycle, meaning it's not doing anything different to show signs of volume and direction yet. Yeah, we're just ranging. We still haven't break like the major high or the major low. Like these are like the highest, like these are like the high where we have a price print this, and the top wick, this and the top wick would basically be the same. Price push down and we're just in the middle of the range. Print a low and print a high, we're just in the middle of the range. We haven't break the highs or the lows. Because if we break the lows, you would expect this candle to flip. Should be able to fill the range. And if we break the highs, you would expect a pop, price to print a new high. But since we're still in the range from like here to here, price just go up, down, up, range. We have to wait for either a re-break of the highs or a break of the lows. Makes sense. Then it's gonna start with some volume.
Back into the range. Okay. Can it hold the green line for a lower high? If it holds this, that's your lower high. Okay, re-breaking the lows. Should come down to the bottom of the range right here. Can tap? Alright, there we go. So range fill came down to the bottom of it. So this move down was pretty fast. I mean, it didn't. I know it doesn't look that fast, but compared to like the cycle, like this constant cycle of up down movements, this is pretty fast move down.
Based on which direction you drive stronger in, this could tell you what the direction will be.
So now you can put a yellow zone right here on price to identify that of being the, I guess, the high from earlier. So same thing, you had a low range here, lower range here. You still want to see that break, hold, continuation, or up here, break, hold, continuation.
So no direction yet, but those are the potential scenarios after printing the double fake out. Makes sense. Cause on the rebreak of the high is when we basically like get volume as well. You would want to avoid this range. This range price printing, you would want to stay out. You would want to stay out of like this range right here. But if price break the highs and then like retest, push back up, you could look for some buys going up towards the range fill. Yeah, same thing for the sells. Same idea. It just depends on which range price break. Which range, either we break the highs or the lows. Which one happen first? So I to draw the last four I can go using 30-minute time frame to get a higher time frame picture. This is important to understand for later.
There's the 1 hour closure, close close like that. Bottom wick first. This was able to come down and then make its way back up to the top. Still holding the green line, green zone. Right, so then now it's making a mini range in this area. You can probably treat this as a leg candle too, right here. I know it's not a leg candle, but you can treat like a leg candle on the one. So you can see like the pattern, right? Like this rectangle green zone, like this filled green zone, is where it spent most of its time in. So like within the ranges, is like that's the most it spends time in. And then when it breaks out, it struggles so far at these two areas here, here, and here. And then this green box up here is just like your resistance. I guess your support would be like somewhere down here. Like that. And then you can see on the 1 hour time frame, I drew out the last 4 1 hour candles. Looks something like this. So you can see like within that last, like this next rectangle box is like a range right here, right? You can see like you spent a lot of time there. Assuming that if you break this yellow low right here, you'll shift down towards this box.
Starting to plan ideas and targets for the drive down. Notice how the next support is also the 1 hour resistance.
So like we're not like predicting where price is going. We're like following of the movements it's been doing. And a lot of times that's what price will do. Price will just move a certain way, and then the moment you see a break.
Figure Brody he also hit 2K. Yeah. I think he started off with a 1K account. Like a challenge. Finally hit 2K in like a couple months.
Cycle, like you see volume, like that's volume. And then that'll give you an indication of somewhat of a break. And you'll see it here. Price will just move a certain way. And then the moment you see a break of that cycle, like you see volume, like that's volume. And then that'll give you an indication of somewhat of a break. And you'll see it here. Like that's why we started like doing this for the 30-minute candle, because you see how it's been doing this. It's been constantly following the same cycle. You'll see like a shift eventually. So look, now you're breaking below. So let's see, can you break below that yellow zone? That's the previous low. Yellow zone. If that breaks, then all you gotta do is break that green line. So there's a green line, right? And should take you down towards like the flip area, the no bottom wick area. But you do have a low right there. So 1 hour opening looks like this right now. Looks like this, right? That's the 1 hour bottom wick. So once it starts breaking back into this area, that's when we'll start hunting for ideas within that and between 37 and 28. But we need price to start breaking back into the range first.
A break into the range would be a previous range fill / fake out on both 30-minute time frame and also the hourly time frame. That's a key area for sells.
So continuation. If you can get a lower high here and then you re-break, the re-break could be a good opportunity for the sells. So you want to see it come out towards that green line. Any pullback up could also be a flip on the 1 hour candle, right? So that's why like that pullback there up towards this green line would be important, because then the 1 hour candle, it's still a bullish candle, right? So if you open up bottom wick first, you get something like this, a low, right? It looks like it's gonna flip now, right? Because it's starting to like reject kind of here in this area. So the idea is that you flip, right? But it's like you get a push down retracement, you hold. What is price doing on a smaller time frame? It's just making a lower high. So if you get that top wick and then the price comes back down and re-break the lows, that's your continuation of sells towards the next support, right? But you notice also a trend here too, like a high, lower high, and this could be a lower high area. So how many more lower highs, right? Eventually you start breaking below here, it starts to become like a strong dive.
Basically, you get an understanding of structure, because when you look at the higher time frame, you see a candle going up. This candle, you see a candle going up. Next candle open up, push down. But if you draw it out, like when you keep track of like the micro movements within the higher time frame, it's like this a way you get, and now you can understand the structure way more like clearly, because you see all of the highs, the lows, the ranges, and you see when we break out the range, price push down, retest. But look at the higher time frame, you only see a bearish candle. So that's basically you basically understand structure. You not only look at the heavily bearish candle, you see the structure, like the reason why we're bearish, like how we push all the way down towards this level. You see what caused that. So yeah.
So now it's just like a little nuance you kind of need. You need to pull back and hold. Okay, so he tapped it. Now let's see if you're gonna get a fake out or continuation. So this is the most important area. So now it's like starting to shift back into the range a bit here. Got a little shift back here. Since this took too long to go up, and I guess to also come down, we wouldn't look for the first break. In this situation, we'll look for the second rebreak, right? So the second rebreak would be like if you were to come down, make a low, pull back, and the rebreak. So more so in this range. So now you can see like right here, this can be like a fake out, right? Because this is a range, fake out above and low. So then these highs, like lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, become a bit stronger now. So yeah, if you get a pop, I'm
And a
assuming like
pullback,
there'll be
I basically like guess what I'm about to say. Basically, try if we get like a push down, price reject and rebreak its lows, like we could look for sells on the rebreak of the lows. Cause on the rebreak of the lows, we got clean range going down towards the range fill. Here's my chat. So something like this. Price push down, right? And then we reject and print a low, push down, reject, candle close like this. We could look for sells on like the rebreak of the lows. Like if the next candle open up and push up, print a high. Once that candle flip, rebreak the lows, we could look for sells like on the rebreak of the lows, cause below here we have clean range going down towards here. This is like support level. So top wick, sells on the rebreak of the lows, price should be able to fill this range going down. This range we have right here. So that's basically the idea. Let's see if we're going to say like the same thing.
something here that will like hold price if you get a pop at like 41.34.
41.34 is the 30-minute time frame minor support, but if you look at my 1 hour drawing, you'll see that also the top of the range. Makes sense.
So once you get a pop down, you want to see a hard pullback. If you get a hard pullback, the rebreak at lows could be a move that we can take advantage of.
Exactly what I just said, bro. We have clean range. Like, man basically just said the same thing. Price push down, we pull back. On the rebreak of the lows right here, we have clean range going down towards this level. So we basically said the same thing, chat.
Down.
Yeah, right now I'll play some sell stop on the rebreak of the lows, because if price rebreak the lows, we have clean range going down. Should be able to fill the range easily on the rebreak of the lows. This is like the support right here. Where let's see what happened.
Right away, this will be the sell stop. But you need to come down right away. It can't be slow, or else you're gonna have to wait for a second rebreak at a low. Right, so you got that pop and a heavy pullback. So any pullback should flip price, because now on the 4 and the 1, I think it looks like this.
Another confirmation comes with this 4 I can go making a low on the green line. Any rebreak should continue drive price into the bottom of the range. Yeah, basically what we've been talking about.
So if he rebreaks his own low, this is the fourth rebreak of lows after tapping to the body area. So get ready. We could have a sell stop here in the rebreak. And market X. As you rebroke the lows, I'll put TP bottom the range here. Put it right here. Like right, not completely below the range, but I'll put it at 41.33.
Yeah, that's the best. That's like the best place to put it because you have to like mark your levels and like the body of the candle. Well, I don't have to, but it's like my final. So whenever you put a thing on the body of the candle, it's just better because this is the support right here. So it's just best to put a TP right here instead on the green line because if your TP on the green line, no price have to break this support area to hit your TP. So yeah, this level right here decent.
And then I think break even would be right around, let's see, right around here. So here would be break even, 20 pips in profit, maybe a little higher. And then trail stops would be like somewhere here, around like 30. So 32.21 break even, and then 39.6.
Make sure to set pre-level so when price stop you won't
What you have
hesitate.
now is you had pop up, pop back down, right? And this should be able to fill the range now, like that. All right, so stops to break even, trail
Close
stops in
full.
profit, and let's just get out right there.
TP
So
hit.
that's exactly how we'll
Super clean, bro. My
that's
camera
exactly how we'll
tweaking.
take the trade today, chat. That's actually crazy.
Bro, that
But
was a
like you
clean
see, like
trade.
that was a crazy analysis. But you
Yeah.
see, like the breakdown, you know. So it just follow the price until it actually prints like that momentum, shit, that pop, that pop, and then it's just lower highs, basically. It's just structure, right? So all that's happening is like you're looking at the higher time frame. You're grabbing the higher time frame idea, which is this 4 hour time frame right here. That's the higher time frame idea, and then you're looking for a way to fill it. So then you're following structure on the small time frame down until it's able to get to a point where it's breaking into the range, right? This is the range. So then you'll see like a shift in volume when it does, and then that's it. We just wait for that pop. That first pop is very important. That pullback was important too, the way it pulled back. And the moment it came back down to rebreak the low, that's just continuation down towards the bottom of the range, right? Right down towards the area too. Because what happens is this. On the 4, you're just filling the range right here, right? That's the idea. And this isn't that strong of a zone. So you saw a reaction earlier. Your more stronger zone was like down here, like at 28, right? And then now you have a leg candle fill here. So this is a body reaction. So if this is a leg candle fill, what you'll see price do is you'll see price pull back like it is right now, and then continue to break the low, hold, continue. So you might get something like this on price, right? And that's your reversal down. So you can look for another opportunity for sales too below like these ranges down here, below 25. Make sense?
Yeah, chat. This was clean, bro. Not gonna lie. This was clean. So now soon in the next video we can basically like trade. We basically gonna learn together. Cause as I'm say, Danvo I'm a mentor and Wix9, this guy right here. Also watch this guy. Like Danvo and Wix9 both. It's like the two traders I watch. I only watch two traders. And it's Danvo and Wix9 and we all basically trade the same or similar. You see me? Soon in our next video, hopefully understand the breakdown and everything basically makes sense just now. Like that
Then
was a
get to the
clean
flip.
trade. Wait, pause. Yeah, that was a clean trade, chat. I can't ever complain. So as I'm saying, this is something I implement in my strategy. But yeah, me soon in our next video. That is it. And let me know if you enjoy like reaction videos like this, cause as I'm saying, we're basically just learning together. That is it though. Leave a like, drop a sub. See you in our next video.